Over the last few days, it has been very quiet on the Liverpool front with regards to incomings at the football club. Whilst there isn't much to report with regards to club signing players, a financial expert has come out and claimed Liverpool have closed the gap to Man U, of which we will discuss in detail to what in today's video. Not only that, but we'll also go over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's video, make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Liverpool content. Konate has revealed that he hopes Liverpool sign reported target Kepa and Thuram this summer. The Reds have already made strides to bolster the middle of the park ahead of next season, with Alexis McAllister's arrival from Brighton expected to be the first of multiple signings in the coming weeks. Thuram is one of a number of names that have been linked to Anfield in the transfer window, with Manu Kone, Ryan Gravenberch and Gabri Veiga among others. Konate and Thuram are both currently on international duty with France, with the latter preparing to compete in the European Under-21 Championship that starts next week. Konate described Thuram as being like a little brother in an interview earlier this week, with Liverpool's number 5 since confessing that he would like to see Nice's midfielder join Jurgen Klopp's side. During an interview with Telefoot, Konate was asked a series of brisk questions, of which one was whether or not he would like to see Thuram in a Liverpool shirt next season. The defender's empathetic yet straightforward response was yes, I hope so. Thuram has been the subject of much speculation in recent weeks, as Klopp looks to replenish the midfield options for next season. If reports are to be believed, the 22-year-old sits right at the top of the Red shopping list, with claims earlier this week suggesting that he has been seduced by Liverpool. Any potential deal to bring the player to Merseyside is unlikely to be imminent, with Thuram hoping to go deep into the European Under-21 Championship in Georgia and Romania. The first of Klopp's players are set to arrive back at the AXA training centre on July 8th, but the manager has maintained that he intends to give every player a 3-week break before making a pre-season return. Thuram's progress with the France Under-21s will likely impact his official start date with the Reds, but all of the current noise suggests that Anfield remains a likely destination for the midfielder.
Just a quick one guys before we get back in the video, we're currently doing £5 off of all our Liverpool t-shirts and we have got brand new designs on the website, so do browse the collection by going to copyclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. Anyway, let's get back into today's video.
Expanding Anfield will help Liverpool increase the £80 million matchday revenue and close the gap to Premier League rivals. This is the view of finance expert Kieran Maguire, who spoke exclusively to Football Insider about the financial benefit of Liverpool's Anfield expansion. The Reds began work on the expansion to Anfield in September 2021 that will take their stadium capacity to 61,000 by adding an extra 7,000 seats to the Anfield road stand. According to Liverpool's official statement, the expansion will add 5,200 new general admission seats and 1,800 hospitality seats. Maguire believes the expansion will help Liverpool increase the £80 million matchday revenue, ready for UEFA's new financial sustainability regulations, which will cap spending based on a percentage of a club's income. Maguire said, with the new UEFA financial and sustainability rules, and also the potential threat of some form of a wage gap, it's absolutely essential that Liverpool maximise revenues. Wage bills are eventually going to be linked to total income. Liverpool are also conscious that the likes of Manchester United, Spurs and Arsenal will be in the £100 million a year category in terms of matchday revenue. Liverpool have done very well with the existing expansion of Anfield to make the club reasonably competitive in the sort of £75 to £80 million a year bracket, but that still means that they're starting each season behind some of their rivals. While many of the Reds are somehow still involved in international fixtures, some have found time for a well-earned rest. After sharing an obligatory shirtless photo from a yacht last week, Mohamed Salah is continuing to relax, having turned 31 on Thursday. The Egyptian king posted a picture from his birthday celebrations in what looked like to be a busy get-together back home. It comes after Salah helped inspire a comeback victory over Guinea to send his country to the African Cup of Nations, with Egypt in action again on Sunday evening with a friendly against South Sudan. The forward will already be looking ahead to next season to right the wrongs of the previous campaign, after issuing an apology to supporters for failing to qualify for the Champions League. Elsewhere, a man not involved in his country's current exploits is Thiago, who appears to be spending some time in the Caribbean with his wife, Julia, having posted a picture from the same spot in which the pair announced 2 weeks ago they were expecting a baby. Thiago shared a video earlier this week showcasing the work of his foundation and will be keen to overcome the hip issue that kept him out of action for the final weeks of the season. More holiday pictures can be expected in the coming weeks, with many of the Reds soon to complete their international duties before taking a break ahead of the next season. Players will begin to come back to pre-season training on July 8th, with return dates for each individual sporadically spread out depending on schedules of their respective nations. The Reds faced a hectic fixture schedule in 2022-23 due to the break enforced by the Winter World Cup in Qatar, and will look to enjoy some rare time off ahead of a massive season to come. With Trent Alexander-Arnold deployed in midfield for England, inspired by his hybrid role at Liverpool, right-back Conor Bradley has spotted a gap. It seems unlikely that Alexander-Arnold will be shifted to midfield at Anfield, with the disguise of his current role in Jurgen Klopp's new 3-4-3 part of its beauty. But a successful night operating as a mover number 8 as England beat Malta 4-0 on Friday further fueled the argument that he should change positions full-time. If that were the case, youngster Bradley, who will return from a loan spell at Bolton, eager to make a mark in the pre-season, believes he could play alongside Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, he told Belfast Telegraph when asked if he could see himself and the number 66 in the same team. Obviously it's down to the gaffer, whatever he decides. Trent is a special talent, he's one of a kind, he's a brilliant footballer. We'll just have to wait and see how I do in pre-season, and then we go from there. There has been some misunderstanding over Alexander-Arnold's new hybrid role, of course leading to calls for Liverpool to sign a new first-choice right-back. In all likelihood, Klopp will either stick with his new 3-4-3 setup, which sees the right-back shift inside next to Fabinho in a box midfield in possession, or revert to his 4-3-3 next season. Either way, there is a chance Bradley can carve out a role, having excelled as an attacking wing-back at Bolton, scoring 7 goals and assisting 6 in 53 games. The manager is yet to decide whether the 19-year-old will stay as part of his senior squad next season, but the decision to send Calvin Ramsey to Preston has boosted his chances. It seems though that much still hinges on what he shows during pre-season. I do pre-season with Liverpool, which I'm really looking forward to, and we'll see what happens, Bradley added. We haven't spoken about what exactly is going to happen, but obviously it's a big one for me, so I'm looking forward to it. With KD Gordon stepping up his return to full fitness after over a year out, the plan for Liverpool's winger's return has been explained. It has been a long wait for Gordon, whose last outing for Liverpool was in February 2022, but the hope is that he is nearing his comeback. The 18-year-old had been sidelined for 16 months with a combination of pelvic issues, with the club extremely cautious with his recovery. There remain high hopes for the winger who burst into Jurgen Klopp's first team to become the Reds' second youngest ever goalscorer, but the likelihood is that Gordon will start to build up his minutes with the under-21s. Liverpool fans, what do you make of the Anfield Road stand extension? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Liverpool content. Remember, we have released some brand new Liverpool t-shirts. There's currently £5 off on the website, so go to copyclothing.com or just go down to the link in the description. Thank you, take care, bye bye.